Say it's cold outside right now, I got my fire on me. I'm so ride or die, I should have tires on me. No wonder why your lady wanna ride on me. I don't trust none of these niggas, think they spying on me. Damn. They know every move I make. My ambition's an umbrella, you can't rain on my parade. My big bro in love with Keisha, that's that purple lemonade. And he quick to draw the Draco like the curtains on the stage. Fifth went out in 2020, that shit hurt me to this day. Bro, I love you, the last word I heard him say. Now my babies come and ask if I can take them to his grave. Say they miss their Uncle Rick, I tell them that I feel the same. I'm gon' rep him every record, no he did not die in vain. No Excedrin for my brethren, can't take nothing for this pain. I go in, then go in again, again, again and again. If I can't find a way out, then fuck it, let's go deeper in. There's some people in my past I plan to never see again. Although I don't fuck with them, I still wanna see them win. I keep shitting on these rappers, I just bought a pot to piss and they still sleeping on me still, but it's okay, I bought a quilt. And it's cold outside right now, I got that fire on me. Wait, I'm so ride or die, I should have tires on me. Yeah. I know niggas probably wanna slide on me. I'm just grateful they ain't got the nuts to try it on me. I'm just grateful that whoever live upstairs ain't pulled my ticket yet. Great, cause I got plenty work to do and I'm not finished yet. They been throwing plenty shots my way, but it's indirect. I just made another 100K off the internet. Ain't that something? Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I'm strapped and paranoid. If I'm stressed, you'll never know it. There was pounds in that trash bag. I'm not doing chores. All these years with dirty money, this shit coming out my pores. I've been selling out the product without selling out the stores. Call my wife 2 times a day just so she doesn't feel ignored. At me with my occupation, I put rappers in the morgue, but I still will not conform, so I don't get no awards. But my check come every month. Some might say that's my reward, and I own it. If I'm on it, that mean I make every coin. Hold my head up so no matter where I'm at, know where I'm going. I just made it back from hell and it was snowing. Say it's cold outside right now, I got my fire on me. I'm so ride or die, they may put tires on me. They don't know my life, so they start lying on me. But my reputation so concrete that you could drive on it. Long live pill. Long live pill. Long live pill. Yeah, long live pill. You can drive on it, long live pill.
I'm talking to the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror. I say mirror, mirror on the wall, who the biggest of them all? When I'm down, who can I call? I'm talking to the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror. Snug stand up in they chest, show 'em how bad you want it. Competitive since a kid, just show me my opponent. Jada Pinkett caught me stoned, I'm trying to set it all. Last year I wasn't last, now I'm ahead of y'all. 8-hour ride to Georgia, dreaming about doing shows for 3 years straight. You know, one take hit the road, take my profit, go buy clothes, pay my bills and take care home. Writing music on the go, I me articulate a song. I'ma stand up in they chest like my life depending on it.
What's good? What's good, my boy? Salute.
Yo, H.
What's
Hey,
up,
H.
Tony?
I want I want to be patient with this. Like, I don't want to put that. Like, I like Flemmings, but I want to be like cautious and not put that tag on him that he's a Terence Crawford 2.0 right now. I want to see how he performs before I put that. Like, I want to have a little bit more fight.
Just look at his record. 11 wins with 10 knockouts at only 21 years old. This kid is amazing. He reminds me of Terence Crawford because he got the speed, he got the power, and he definitely got the skills. You know what I'm saying? When Terence Crawford, when he was 21 years old, nobody knew Terence Crawford. Nobody knew who he was. Even Terence Crawford, he told his story. He said, nobody believed in me. Nobody thought I could do this. Nobody thought that. So who are we to say Dwyke Flemmings cannot be the next Terence Crawford? People said Terence Crawford wasn't going to be nothing. He even said that. That's what he said.
No, but
Nobody
I
believed
understand.
him.
Yeah, no, I believe what Terrence says, but what I'm saying, I want to be patient with Flemings first before I put the tag on him that he's the
I'm gonna
next
put the
Terrence
tag
Crawford.
on him. I mean, people do that with fighters all the time. They say Shakur the next Floyd Mayweather. They say that Devin Haney's the next Floyd Mayweather. They
Yeah,
say that
we need to stop doing that as fans. I understand why we do that.
They do that all the time. They do that in basketball. They say Kobe Bryant was the next Michael Jordan. They say Anthony Edwards is the next Michael Jordan. People compare. That's what we do. They've been doing this forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? In boxing.
I know, but I want to be patient because I've done this where I hype in my head. I'm comparing young fighters and they don't live up to my expectations, and the like. I want to be
like. Give me an example. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna use the perfect example of this. Felix Verdejo. I was hyping him up so much, expecting him to be the next Trinidad or something like the next great Puerto Rican fighter like a Cotto and Trinidad, and look what happened. Like
I mean, what happened? That's just one fighter. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, this is what people do. We compare fighters. This been going on before me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm not the first person to do this. People compare Shakur to Terence Crawford. People compare Ryan Garcia to Oscar De La Hoya. People compare
and that's what pisses me off with the Ryan comparison to Oscar. They don't fight the same style.
Like him. He looks just like him.
Yeah, but they don't fight the same style. Oscar wasn't flat-footed.
But Oscar was known for his left hook. Oscar's best weapon was the left hook, just like Ryan Garcia, the left hook. So it is some similarities. They both had speed and they both got power. You know what I'm saying? Speed and power from Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, and they both had devastating left hooks. You know what I'm saying? So I believe the comparison is not too far off. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, look what he did with his career. The guy's been fighting on pay-per-view. He's making $20 million a fight. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia doesn't have to box again. He never has to box a day in his life. He's good. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia is making money like Oscar. He's a superstar, just like Oscar.
But what I like in general, when I look at their fighting outside of the left hook thing, Oscar and Ryan don't fight the same way because Oscar had other punches out. Oscar knocked out people with, like, I know he was known for the left hook, but I've seen Oscar's fights, and Oscar knocked out people with anything other punches outside of the left hook. I've seen him knock out people with a straight right hand or like a left
Oscar
hook.
had to work on his right hand just like Ryan Garcia. He had to work on his right hand because Oscar, bro, I'm telling you, he had a left hand. He was a great left hand, but his right hand, he had to work on it. He had to work on it just like Ryan. I know that Oscar is more skilled and is a better fighter than Ryan Garcia, but I'm telling you, I remember watching Oscar De La Hoya, bro. Oscar in the prime of his career, he had to work on the right hand, just like Ryan Garcia, bro. I swear
the right hand didn't come till later for Oscar.
Yeah, he had to keep working on it. He had to keep he had to perfect it because he was known for that left, like Ryan. Like that was his money punch. He will always, lean on the left hand, even if it was the jab or the left hook. He was always throwing the left. So he had to work on the right hand, and that's what he did. He kept getting better and better.
Yeah. And when I look at Dwayne, actually, Flemmings. I
The white,
understand the
the white.
Crawford comparison.
His name is Dwyke.
Huh?
Dwight.
Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight with a K at the end.
Oh, Dwyke.
Dwight.
Oh, yeah. When I see Flemmings, I understand the Terence Crawford comparison, but you know who I see a little bit more of, kind of. I see a little bit more of Andre Ward, kind of. Andre.
Well, he did say Andre Ward was one of his favorite fighters when I did an interview with him. But the Terence Crawford comparison, I mean, I believe his skill set, his punching power, he's a great finisher, and on top of that,
Is he a switch hitter like Terence?
no, he's not a switch hitter, but he also comes from a wrestling background, just like Terence Crawford, because Terence Crawford was a wrestler before.
Yeah.
I believe he wrestled and boxed, and that's Flemmings. He's a wrestler and a boxer. Before boxing, he was wrestling too. So just like Crawford, he got that wrestling background, and I believe it's going to help him, in boxing, because wrestling, like when you are in the clinch, when you fighting on the clinch, on the inside, like you need to know how to, how to fight, man. Like fighting on the inside.
I think that's what helped. I'm saying this. I'm saying the wrestling actually helped. What I just rewatched the fight again with Terence and Canelo.
Yeah,
I think the wrestling, because you know how Canelo always leans on people.
Yep. He couldn't do that with Crawford.
Yeah, he couldn't. Crawford didn't allow him to do that because of the fact that his wrestling, like you said,
he has a wrestler. He comes from a wrestling background. Crawford, he was able to control Canelo in the clinch when they was on the inside.
Rare.
And they were clinching and they were like tussling and scuffling on the inside with each other. Crawford was getting the better of. He was getting the best of that, and Canelo is supposed to be the bigger man, while Crawford was able to control Canelo, man, on the inside. That's coming from that wrestling background. Position, like he put him in positioning, like, bruh. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, no, and this is the two fighters I've seen Canelo struggle with are Crawford and Bivol. And people, I read somewhere that Bivol himself said he did an interview recently where he said he did sambo, and like
about Triple G. I thought Canelo struggled in the first fight with Triple G. I thought Triple G beat him in the first one. Honestly, I seen Canelo get tired, and I saw Triple G outworking him. He was outworking Canelo, bro. He beat up Canelo in that first one, bro. And let me ask you this real quick. What do you think about Triple G, his legacy in the sport of boxing? He has been I believe he has been inducted to the Boxing Hall of Fame this year. He will be going to the Boxing Hall of Fame. What's your thoughts on Triple G, his legacy? And what did you think about his fight with Canelo? Did you watch it?
I honestly, as a Canelo fan, I felt he lost that fight.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, no, and with Triple G, he's a when we look at his resume, actually, is there a way we can look at his resume real quick? Because I want to see who he fought.
I know the resume off the top of my head. I will have to go to BoxRec and screen share it. But his resume, notable victories, he beat Kell Brooks. He's the first person to beat Kell Brooks. He ended his career. He beat Danny Jacobs. He also beat
did he beat Calzaghe?
No, he never fought Calzaghe. Danny Jacobs, Kell Brooks, David Lemieux. You know what I'm saying? I thought he beat Canelo. He got robbed in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He beat Curtis Stevens. You know what I'm saying?
Did he beat Adonis? Did he fight Adonis Stevenson?
No, two different weight classes.
Oh.
But Triple G was one of the most ducked fighters ever. You know what I'm saying? Because Miguel Cotto was a middleweight champion. Miguel Cotto didn't want to fight Triple G. Sergio Martinez, another champion in the division. He ducked him. So everybody at the middleweight division was scared of Triple G. You know what I'm saying? So
Was Triple G always in? Like, did he start his career
at
from the
160,
beginning at middleweight, or did he start
yeah,
at
160.
147?
He always fought at 160.
Okay, I wasn't sure if
Yeah,
he was one of
he
these
only
guys
fought
that
one
moved
fight
up
at
later.
168. His last fight against Canelo was at 168. That was the last fight of his career. But he was a career
Yeah.
160. You know what I'm saying? 160 his whole career.
Does he have the most championships? Did he break the defense record
Well,
for
that's what
most?
they say. Some people say some people say Triple G has the most title defenses ever in the middleweight division, but some people believe it's Bernard Hopkins. So I think it's Bernard Hopkins or Triple G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think honestly, his legacy to me is cemented, and I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. But there's people that actually accuse him of ducking Sergio Martinez, not the other way around.
Sergio Martinez was ducking Triple G. He was scared, and so did Miguel Cotto. And Cotto is one of my favorite fighters ever, and Cotto ducked him too. So everybody was ducking Triple G. You know, ESPN, they put out some. I think it's like an article, and they said the most ducked fighter ever is Triple G. This is according to ESPN. ESPN said that about him. You know what I'm saying? So nobody wanted to fight him. Canelo was ducking him for years. Canelo finally fought him when Triple G got old. When Triple G was like 35, that's when Canelo fought him. He waited until he got old, and when he came off a bad performance against Danny Jacobs. Triple G had a bad performance against Danny Jacobs, but he won. So Canelo wanted to fight him after that. He saw, oh man, he's slowing down. He's not the same fighter. Let me fight him now. You know, so I believe that he got robbed from his biggest victory because that was his shining moment. That fight with Canelo, the face of boxing, and he got robbed, bruh. They gave him a draw. He outlanded Canelo by like 40 punches, 50 punches. Canelo was running in that fight. He ran. He ran from Triple G. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was one of the worst decisions ever in the history of boxing, Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and Brooks brought up Caleb Plant. People always said Caleb was another version of Floyd too.
Floyd, I don't think so. Caleb Plant, he never beat nobody. Like, what's the best?
No, in terms of the style.
I believe Caleb Plant is a runner. He's a runner. He likes to run, and he has no power. Caleb Plant never beat nobody, Anthony. When you think about his resume, what's the best win? He's famous for getting slapped by Canelo. You know what I'm saying? When Canelo slapped him.
I remember that. Oh my God, that was embarrassing.
Remember, and he's famous for slapping Charlo. When he slapped Charlo, he got famous for that. And he's famous for getting beat up by Benavidez, and he got beat up by Canelo, but he's never beat nobody.
I have a question. Did Triple G ever fight at super middleweight? Outside of Canelo, of course. Did he fight Kovalev at any point?
No, I think he fought him in the amateurs, if I'm not mistaken. But Triple G, he only fought at 160, and he moved up to 168. The last fight of his career, in the third fight with Canelo, the last fight with Canelo, the third fight, he went up to 168, and that's the last fight of his career, bro.
Do you feel Triple G won the first two fights, or do you think?
Yes. I felt like the first fight, he was beating up Canelo. Canelo got tired. Canelo was running. He was running, bro. Go back and watch it. Triple G was throwing more punches. He was the aggressor. He came forward. Canelo was backing up. He was on the ropes. Canelo was running. But Canelo got the nerve to tell Terence Crawford, don't run. He was asking for the small ring when he fought Crawford, but he asked for the big ring when he fought Triple G, and he was running. Because you can't make that up. Canelo was full of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Canelo is a hypocrite. I'm telling you, bro. Canelo ain't shit, bro. And Canelo got famous when he got beat up by Floyd Mayweather. Remember, before Canelo got beat by Floyd Mayweather, who did he beat? He didn't beat nobody. Austin Trout. Austin Trout is not an all-time great. He's not elite. He beat an old Shane Mosley. Canelo got super famous for losing to Floyd Mayweather. You can't make that up. And then when he came back after losing to Floyd, what did he do? He cherry-picked Alfredo Angulo. Fought him. He fought against Amir Khan and all these bums. And then he waited and waited until Triple G was 35 and got beat up by Triple G. They robbed him. And Canelo took steroids when he fought Triple G. Could you believe that? He failed a drug test during that fight with Triple G. That Triple G saga. He failed a drug test. You know what I'm saying?
The first or second fight?
I think it was after the first one. But during the fights, during those fights with Triple G, that's when Canelo failed a drug test. He was on steroids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, H, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Who are you like in terms of Hispanic fighters? Who are you promoting right now?
I got a new Mexican fighter. He fights this Saturday, by the way, and I believe he is the next Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. You know what I'm saying? You got to look up this kid. He has so much power, so aggressive. He got that real Mexican style. You know what I'm saying? His name, Eric Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? He fights this Saturday. He fights at 130 pounds. He's a beast. 12 wins with 11 knockouts, bro. With a 91% knockout ratio. Eric Hernandez at 130 pounds is a fucking killer from Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say you had a Cuban, like your niece, something? Like, didn't you say you had a Cuban?
I got Cubans. I got Iglesias. I got Yo-Yo Hernandez. Yo-Yo Hernandez. Who else I got? I got Iglesias at 168, the undefeated boogeyman. He got the IBO world title, Iglesias. He beat up David Morrell in Cuba. That's the one that beat up Morrell. You know what I'm saying? So who else? I got Armando Martinez. He fights at 130 and 135. Armando Martinez. And I got Leonard Perez.
Hey, I have to jump off and eat real quick.
Okay, salute, bro. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I also got Leonard Perez from Cuba, the cruiserweight. He's a fucking beast too. You know what I'm saying? So you better watch out for all of them. Canelo running. Yeah, he did run. He ran when he fought Triple G the first time. The first fight with Triple G, Canelo running all over the ring. That nigga back on the ropes because he running. He about to run out the motherfucking ring. His back touching the ropes. You know what I'm saying? Triple G beat his ass. And then Canelo got beat up by little Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, who came up from 147. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo said Crawford ain't never fought nobody. He said Crawford ain't beat nobody that's elite. You know what I'm saying? Canelo said he ain't going to get no credit for fighting Terence Crawford. Canelo said he wasn't going to get no credit for beating Terence Crawford. Remember that? And he lost. He lost to Terence Crawford, somebody who moved up 3 weight classes, the little guy. You got beat up by a little guy. You know what I'm saying? You got beat up by a little guy. Man, fuck he talking about? Canelo ain't shit but a hype job. Canelo Alvarez is a fraud. He took steroids. Triple G, he beat up Canelo. He got robbed in that fight. They try to rob Terence Crawford. They even try to rob Floyd Mayweather when he beat up Canelo. They try to rob Dimitri Bivol when he beat up Canelo. Canelo ain't shit but a bitch. How you get beat up by a little Terence Crawford who moved up from 135? You know what I'm saying? And beat up Canelo. Canelo said Crawford ain't never fight nobody. He said you ain't beat nobody elite. And then you lose? How do you lose to somebody you said ain't beat nobody? You said Crawford ain't never beat nobody, nigga. And then he beat your ass. And he moved up in weight, 3 weight classes. A little guy got on your ass and beat your ass. Fuck Canelo. He ain't shit, bro. He's a hype job. Canelo is a fraud. He's a fraud in the sport of boxing. I ain't got no respect for Canelo, bro. All he do is cherry pick. He tried to cherry pick a little Terence Crawford and got beat up. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck Canelo get beat up like that? You know what I'm saying? Canelo got exposed again. Shout outs to Terence Crawford. Floyd Mayweather already beat his ass. That was easy work. And people made all type of excuses for Canelo. Oh, he was too young. But he was the one calling out Floyd Mayweather. Now he too young when he get his ass whooped. Floyd Mayweather was 37. He was almost 40. And Floyd beat his ass, took him to school. He didn't need no school bus to take him to school, though. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Ben Israel, the most hated, King Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I discovered the next Terence Crawford. His name is Dwyke Flemmings Jr. from Patterson, New Jersey. He fight at 154 pounds, nigga. He taking over. You know what I'm saying? He's taking over boxing after Terence Crawford, nigga. What's happening? Fuck you talking about? Canelo is a bitch. Duck ass Canelo, bruh. Got beat up by a little Terence Crawford. How you let a little man move up and beat your ass? Belt to ass. Yeah, nigga. Crawford beat the fuck out that nigga. And Canelo was talking all that shit. He said Crawford ain't fight nobody. You ain't fight nobody. So how you gonna lose to somebody like Crawford when Crawford, according to Canelo said he ain't beat nobody. And he moved up in weight and you still lost. You lost to somebody who moved up 3 weight classes, bro. You got beat up by a little guy. And you said this little guy ain't never fight nobody. He ain't never beat nobody that's elite. And he beat your ass like that. Fuck Canelo. Nigga, Canelo's a bitch. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, bro. For real, bro. I'm really disappointed in Charlo. How the fuck you get beat up by Canelo like that? Charlo is a bitch. Charlo is a bitch ass nigga. For real. That nigga Terence Crawford standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Charlo a real bitch. How you get your ass whooped like that by Canelo? You know what I'm saying? Charlo ain't got no heart. That nigga showed up just for the money. Bitch ass nigga. Crawford, he's standing on business, bro. Yeah. Bitch ass nigga, bro. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. I don't respect that bitch ass nigga. For real. For real, though, bro. Get the likes up, though. Man, we got Boots. He coming back. Boots is back. He's making his debut at 154, man. I can't wait to see Jerron Boots Ennis back inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? We got Jerron Boots Ennis, the former unified champion in the welterweight division, making his debut in a new division, 154 pounds, super welterweight, bro. Super welterweight division. Boots Ennis ready to take over. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see, man, because Boots, you know, Dwyke Flemmings, he fight at 154. You got to see my fighter now. Because guess what? My fighter, Dwyke Flemmings, he is the next Terence Crawford, bro. He gonna beat up Jerron Boots Ennis. And a matter of fact, he already beat up Boots in Philly when he sparred him. Yeah, Dwyke Flemmings Jr., he's the man that beat up Jerron Boots Ennis, my nigga. Yeah, let's talk about that. When Dwyke Flemmings Jr. beat up Jerron Boots Ennis, nigga. He beat his ass. He said, Boots the one that fears Virgil Ortiz. Listen, Dwyke Flemmings Jr., he will beat up Jerron Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Beat both of them niggas up. Dwyke Flemmings Jr., the best fighter at 154. He gonna show you. We taking over. Believe that. Dwyke Flemmings Jr. beat up Boots Ennis when he sparred him. He beat his ass. Yeah. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. He said, Boots the one that fears Virgil Ortiz. You talking about Virgil Ortiz, the one that got beat up by Bobacek? Virgil Ortiz got beat up by Bobacek. What are you talking about? Bobacek just got beat by Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams just beat up Bobacek. And Virgil Ortiz got beat by Bobacek. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid motherfucker. You bitch ass nigga. Virgil Ortiz got his ass whooped by Bobacek. Bobacek, he dropped that nigga Virgil Ortiz 3 times. Why you dick sucking Virgil Ortiz? And Virgil Ortiz got beat up already. He got exposed by Bobacek. And Bobacek just got beat by Brandon Adams. You stupid ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Virgil Ortiz, the one that got beat up by Bobacek. And you want to dick ride Virgil Ortiz? Didn't Virgil Ortiz get beat up already? You stupid ass nigga. Like, bro, don't know shit about boxing. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You don't know shit about boxing. You talking about Virgil Ortiz like somebody's supposed to be scared about. Somebody's supposed to be scared of Virgil Ortiz. Didn't Virgil Ortiz get beat up already? Didn't he get dropped by Bobacek? And Bobacek just got beat by Brandon Adams? You better hope Virgil Ortiz don't lose to Erickson Lubin. What if Erickson Lubin beat that nigga Virgil Ortiz? What you gonna be saying? These niggas beat dick riding Virgil Ortiz, and Virgil Ortiz got beat up already. They robbed that nigga. They robbed Bobacek. He dropped Virgil like 3 times, put him on his ass, dropped him, hurt him. They cheated that nigga, bro. You bitch ass niggas don't know shit about boxing. Virgil was sent him to Virgil. Why he didn't do that to Bobacek? Why Virgil didn't beat up Bobacek? Why Virgil was scared to do a rematch with Bobacek? Why did Virgil Ortiz get beat up? Why did he get dropped? He got dropped by Bobacek, huh? Stupid ass nigga. Virgil Ortiz got beat up by nobody. He got beat up by a fucking bum and Bobacek. Bobacek just got his ass whooped. He already got knocked out by Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams knocked him out. And he beat up Virgil Ortiz. Why your stupid ass want to dick ride Virgil Ortiz, and Virgil Ortiz got his ass whooped? Who dropped Boots Ennis? Nobody. Nobody. But Virgil Ortiz, he got dropped. Who beat up Boots Ennis? Nobody. Who beat up Virgil Ortiz? Sir, Bobacek beat his ass. You niggas want to dick ride Virgil. They want to act like Virgil never got beat up before. We all seen him get beat up. Niggas want to act like it never happened. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga don't know shit about boxing. Get off Virgil Ortiz dick. How about you stop dick riding Virgil Ortiz and tell him to go run it back with Bobacek, the nigga that beat his ass? How about that? You don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about what happened to Virgil Ortiz in that fight with Bobacek. Stupid ass bitch. I see Virgil Ortiz get his ass whooped. I see Bobacek drop that nigga Virgil. Knocked him down. Dropped him. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about that with his bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz got his ass whooped. Virgil Ortiz got beat up. He got beat up by Bobacek. You bitch ass nigga. And Dwyke Flemmings, he will knock out Virgil Ortiz. We already seen Virgil get dropped. Dwyke Flemmings gonna drop his ass and he gonna knock his ass out. You bitch ass nigga. That nigga dick ride at Virgil. Who y'all gonna dick ride next? Xander Zayas. They made him a champion. Xander ain't fight nobody. They made that nigga a world champion. They gave him that belt. They gave him that world title, nigga. You stupid ass bitch. They made him a world champion, nigga. Xander Zayas ain't beat nobody. Xander Zayas ain't got no power. Dwyke Flemmings would knock out Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas ain't shit. He's a hype job. They made him a world champion. Bitch ass nigga. He ain't beat nobody. They made him a world champion. Now Xander Zayas want to act like he Money Mayweather because they made him a world champion. Bitch ass nigga ain't beat nobody. He talking about, I'm only going to fight in Puerto Rico. I'm going to fight in Puerto Rico. Bitch ass nigga celebrating like he Terence Crawford, like he undisputed. Like he a Hall of Famer or some shit. Bitch ass nigga, they gave you a world title. He try to hold on to that belt forever. Hold on to that belt. You know what I'm saying? That's what he trying to do. He ain't gonna fight nobody like Richardson Hitchens. Another bitch ass nigga in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Richardson Hitchens ain't shit. Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? These bitch ass niggas ain't shit. They make you a world champion. Now you gonna act like you Money Mayweather, but you ain't put in no work. You ain't put in no work in the sport of boxing. Period, nigga. You ain't beat nobody, bruh. Now you want to act like you a shot caller. You ain't no fucking shot caller, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, you ain't beat nobody. You ain't Money Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Get the likes up, bruh. Xander Zayas ain't beat nobody. But he want to act like, you know what I'm saying? He want to act like he the top dog. Like he's some type of big shot now in the sport of boxing. Because they gave you a world title. Because they made you a champion. Nigga, top rank. They made him a champion. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even fucking beat nobody. He didn't even have to fight nobody. Xander Zayas. Who the fuck did he fight? You know what I'm saying? They made him a world champion. Now this bitch ass nigga acting like he did something in the sport of boxing. He over there celebrating like he Terence Crawford. He in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Over there celebrating like he did something, bro. You ain't did nothing, bro. They made you a champion. You bitch ass nigga. They made you a champion. You hoe ass nigga. How about you go fight somebody, pussy? You duck ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fight somebody, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Dwyke Flemmings Jr., he will knock out Xander Zayas. Dwyke Flemmings Jr., he will knock out Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz got exposed by Bobacek. But y'all want to dick ride Virgil the same way y'all dick ride Canelo, bro. After Canelo got his ass whooped by Floyd Mayweather. And now Canelo got his ass whooped again by Terence Crawford. He got beat up by Triple G, Iris Landy. Robbed all them niggas, bro. Triple G beat his ass. Canelo ran like a bitch when he fought Triple G, bro. He ran. He ran away, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. And he took steroids. You know what I'm saying? Canelo waited and waited until Triple G was 35 years old. He waited until Triple G had that bad performance against Danny Jacobs. Then he wanted to fight him. And he still took steroids, my nigga. And he still lost. And they robbed Triple G. They robbed my fighter, Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You for real. You know what I'm saying? Spectacular performance by Terence Bud Crawford. He dominated Canelo. He beat his ass. Easy work. Easy work. Nigga moved up and beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Canelo ain't shit. He ain't shit. Canelo talked all that shit and got beat up, bro. How you talk all that shit and get beat up like that, bro? This nigga Canelo said Crawford ain't fight nobody. He ain't fight nobody, but you couldn't beat him. And he's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. Everything was on Canelo's side in that fight against Terence Crawford. You was the bigger man. That's your natural division. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. The judges was on Canelo's side. They try to rob that nigga Crawford. They try to rob my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everything was in your side. Everything was in your favor. And you still got beat up. And you still lost. My nigga, the judges on his side, nigga, still losing. Still lost. Same thing when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Got beat up again. Same thing when he fought Triple G, got beat up. Same thing when he fought Iris Landy Lara, he got beat up. When he fought Dimitri Bivol, he got beat up again. So don't even bring up Canelo Alvarez, bro. He about to try to cherry pick Hamza Shiraz. That's all he gonna do. Turkey gonna let that little cherry pick. Why Canelo don't fight in Glaciers? In Glaciers, he's ranked higher than Hamza Shiraz, bro. According to the Ring Magazine rankings. But Turkey gonna let Hamza Shiraz fight Canelo. That's not making boxing great again. You're allowing Canelo to cherry pick. That's exactly what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Let Canelo fight the best in the division. Go by the rankings. You know what I'm saying? Hamza Shiraz just came to the super middleweight division. He ain't do nothing but beat Berlanga. Berlanga never been a champion. Berlanga just got his ass whooped by Canelo. Berlanga ain't shit. Come on, man.